Hello my lovelies, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but I am back with another video. Today we are going to be swatching all of the inks from the Diamine 2023 Inkvent calendar, and I'm here to let you know that the full bottles of these inks are available now, as well as the 2024 Inkvent calendar is available for pre-orders now, and they will be available for orders very soon. And you can get your very own Inkvent calendar for this holiday season. And we're going to sit down and swatch these together right now. Stay tuned. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. It is so good to see you here. If you are new here, welcome. It is so good to have you join us. Come on in and get yourself a nice cup of something delicious, get cozy, and let's get into an ink swatching video. Today we are swatching every color in the 2023 Diamine Inkvent calendar. That's a mouthful. Every year Diamine releases an Inkvent calendar, at least they have for the last several years. I got last year's, but I had no idea that it was the kind of content anyone would want to see, as I was still very much in my planning era. So I didn't swatch it on the channel, but I did swatch the entire calendar on TikTok and here in shorts. I'm going to link the playlist here. That is pretty much all of my inks get swatched and placed there. So by all means, go check that out if you're just wanting to get a sample of what a particular ink looks like. So without any further ado, let's dive right in. Starting with the first day of our calendar, this is Fortune's Gold. This is a lovely, creamy, almost like a buttery popcorn base color. It is listed as a shimmer ink, so we'll have to see what that ends up looking like. Then on day 2, we have Cashmere Rose. This is a lovely kind of dusty rose color. I love all the shading on this. This is turning out really beautiful. Then we have Early Dusk. This is a standard ink. This is a standard ink. It's a lovely, like a sky blue, pale blue. It's very, very lovely. Now we are on to day 4. This is Masquerade, again listed as a shimmer ink. This is another sort of lovely dusty rose. Day 5, we have Nightfall. This is a really dark color. It's a really deep gray or blue, almost black. I'll be really interested to see what this looks like when it dries. Day 6, we have Buck Fizz. It's listed as a sheening ink. Wow, what a really lovely orange. That is really nice. It almost looks like their Electric Orange, which is not part of any of their calendars. It was part of their Shimmertastic inks. It's a really beautiful, the orange one is a really beautiful ink. I will link my orange exploration here so you can see that one. I will eventually get these in my encyclopedia so I can compare the two. All right, day 7, we have Sweet Dreams. Wow, that is a strong smell. Ooh, what does that smell like? It's almost like bubblegum. Like, have you ever gotten like pink standard Hubba Bubba bubblegum? Kind of smells like that, which I don't know what pink smells like, but that's what it smells like. Man, that is a strong smell. It is not a terrible smell, but it is very sweet smelling. And you know what? The smell absolutely suits the color. It looks like pink bubblegum. This is fantastic. What a happy pink. I have absolutely no idea how to say this word. Day 8 is Jacaranda? It's here on the screen. I'm so sorry. This is listed as a standard ink. What a lovely sort of cool purple. Cool as in not warm, as on the cooler side of the spectrum as opposed to it's awesome. I mean, it is a lovely color. That is really nice. Be curious to see what kind of shading it gets when it dries. All right, day 9 is Moonbeam. This is going down like a greeny gray, like an earthy gray. It is listed as a shimmer ink, and I can see sort of a green shimmer coming up on it already. That's going to be interesting to see when it dries. Day 10, we have Velvet Emerald. It is listed as a sheening ink. This is a lovely emerald green. It is really, really a lovely color. I'm not sure how similar this is to Jacques Herbin's Emerald de Cheveux, because it looks similar to that, but I think that one might also have shimmer to it, and this one doesn't look like it does. But yeah, we'll have to see what that sheen looks like when it dries, because I don't know what color the sheen is. It just says on the side of the bottle whether it's a shimmer, sheen, or standard, so I kind of have to guess until it dries. So we'll see what that looks like. But that base reminds me very much of that ink. Day 6, that Buck Fizz is really, really shimmering. It is really pretty spectacular. All right, Day 11, this one is called Glacier. Now the side of the bottle calls this one a Star Bright as opposed to a shimmer ink, and I think I can see why. I don't know how well this is showing up on the camera, but this pool here, it's liquid glitter. Like it is, you can see here on day 6, the Buck Fizz is really, really shimmery already, like really sparkly. This one is 3 times as much shimmer per square. Like it is just, it's almost like the amount of pigment that you can see, it is completely jam-packed with silver glitter. It is really, really, really quite something. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but man, I'm sure you're going to see it when it dries. It is really impressive. I have never seen a Star Bright ink before, but yeah, I hope they do more of these because I am such a sparkle girl. I am here for all of the shimmer. The sheens are great. I love those, but I'm here for all of the shimmer. And that is what this is a bottle of. All right, day 12. Now I made a mistake here. For day 12, I pulled the wrong bottle out of the calendar. So I've inked here Tranquility, which is actually day 21. And down here at the bottom, I have dyslexia, and usually that only translates to letters, but sometimes it happens with numbers too. So I grabbed day 21, Tranquility, when I should have grabbed day 12, which is Bah Humbug. I'm going to overlay the Bah Humbug here so you can see this is what the ink is supposed to look like. So this is day 12 Bah Humbug. It is a lovely burgundy color, and it is a shimmer ink. It has a pink shimmer to it. And at the end, when I show the whole page, it's going to be at the very bottom of the page. Then we are on day 13. This is Weeping Willow. This is a really interesting colored ink. This is a standard ink, but I can already see some chroma shading happening here. The base is sort of a beigey brown, but I can see some greens coming up and a little bit of pink. So we'll have to see what that looks like when it dries. Day 14 is Rainbow's End. This is listed as a shimmer ink. This is a slightly deeper purple than like day 8. They're so close you can really compare them. But this one is a sheening ink. Actually, really look at that day 8. It has got some wonderful shading happening. But yeah, this is the 14. It is, so there's like a cool purple base, and it looks like the shimmer is a warm purple, turning out to be really pretty. Day 15 is Walnut. This is a sheening ink, and the base is a brown color. I don't know what it's going to sheen as, but it is a lovely sort of chocolatey brown, earthy brown. Day 16 is called Merry and Bright. This is a shimmer ink. That is a very bright, very, very bright green. This is like, in my brain, this is a Christmas green. This is like, you've got your standard primary red, blue, yellow, and then you've got your secondary greens. That's what this reminds me of. It's like a proper Christmassy green. I like it. A little bit of shimmer coming up already. I can see it in the pool. It'll be interesting to see how much it shimmers. It looks like it's a silver shimmer. Day 17 is Lavender Frost. This is also listed as a shimmer ink. Huh, it says lavender frost, but it looks more like a gray to me. I'm wondering what that's going to look like later. Day 18 is Blizzard. This is also listed as a shimmer ink. Oh, interesting that 11 and 18 are like right stacked on top of each other. They are a very similar blue. The Blizzard is a little bit more smoky, whereas Glacier is sort of a cleaner blue. The glitter is not even a comparison. They're not even in the same stratosphere. The blues are two very different blues. They look very similar, but they are a different blue. But the glitter are not even comparable. They both have a silver shimmer, but one is electric and the other is a lot more subtle. Both are very, very pretty though. All right, day 19 is Cinnabon. Yeah, you know what? That looks like cinnamon. I'll accept that. This is a standard ink. Most of their standard inks here have had really nice shading though, so we'll see how that looks. This just went on like a really nice, a really, really lovely sort of cinnamon brown. I really like that. All right, number 20. Day 20 is called Astral. This is listed as a shimmer ink. Lots of shimmer in this calendar. Ooh, this is a very murky, kind of gray black color. I mean, up here at the top you can see sort of gray, but this looks like a black. Almost like day 5, like Nightfall is also looking like a bit of a black with some fun to it. This might look more like a straight black. Interesting. There's a little bit of glitter I can see in the pool there, but I can't quite make it out yet. We'll see it when it dries. All right, day 21. This is called Tranquility. It is listed as a shimmer ink. This is kind of a lovely plum color. Almost rose, but yeah, more of a plum purple. Day 22 is Tinsel. Again, this is listed as a shimmer ink. This is a lovely red rose color. It is really lovely. It's not quite like their blood red, like their dragon's blood or rider's blood. It's not quite like a blood red, and it's not quite in your face like a fire engine red, but this is a lovely red. Not seeing a lot of shimmer in this, but a lot of times that comes out more when it dries. 23 is Fireside Snug. Ooh, this is a lovely, lovely orange. Oh, wow, this is like almost like a burnt orange, like a rusty orange. This is really, really pretty. It is listed as a standard ink, so that's going to not have any shimmer or sheen coming up on it. It's a really solid orange though. I'm going to enjoy both of these come October. I grabbed the wrong vial, but I realized once it went down and I saw all the shimmer that I've grabbed Glacier again. So ignore the 3 similar blues. Underneath it, I'm going to do proper vial. I caught this one in time. So the 24th is now down on the 31st. This is Sugar Snap. It is listed as a shimmer ink. It has a lovely sort of forest green. No, it's not quite as dark as a forest green. Almost an olive green. This is a really, really lovely shade. I'm big on those like bright pops of color. This is like a slightly more subdued green. I really quite like it. All right, then we have our day 25, and this is called Raise a Glass. This again is listed as a shimmer ink. Day 25 is always a larger bottle. I'm going to use like a few squares down here and just play with this one. I'm going to put a much bigger dollop down and just really play with it. Ooh, wow, a little goes a long way. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm going to use this 3rd square here just so I can get a look of the base purple. This is actually, I can see some green shimmer in here, and looking at sort of the oily film on the top, I'm going to guess this is also going to be a super sheener as well as a shimmer ink. I'm sort of seeing some properties as it's going down. So this will be really interesting to see how it all dries, how it all looks. So those are all of the inks, all 25 inks that come in the calendar. We're going to put this aside and let it dry and come back and look at it in the light. All right, so let's take a look at this. I don't think the Fortune's Gold is really showing up. Some of these shimmers are really showing up well, and some of them are not showing up well at all. Like that Fortune Gold at the top is almost not showing at all, but it does have a lovely shimmer to it. The Day 9 is called Moonbeam, and that has a really lovely sort of green shimmer to it. That's really lovely. Our Day 14 is Rainbow's End, and it's got this lovely cool purple with a warm purple shimmer, and it's stunning. Our Day 17 is Lavender Frost. I can see a little bit of purple in it now, but that shimmer is so lovely. Look how shiny that is. Our Day 21, that Tranquility, the purple with the green shimmer, that one is super pretty. I love that a lot. Up at 16 is our Merry and Bright. It has a lovely shimmer too. All right, let's look on the other page here. Ooh, wow. Glacier on Day 11 is a lot. Our 25th is still actually drying, so I'm going to guess that sheen is going to be really heavy. They always take longer to dry. Oh man, look at Buck Fizz number 6. Ooh, that also has a huge amount of shimmer in it. It's like a gold shimmer. It's really lovely. Day 5 has a lot going on. Day 5 is Nightfall. It is sort of this, I don't know, green base with like a black sheen that's really really catches the light. And then it's got this like green shimmer to it. It's just got this lots of layers. I really, really like that. The Day 13, that is Weeping Willow. It does have a lot of different colors in there. That base is sort of like a tan neutral color, but then it's got this green and it's got this pink color, which really does remind me of Weeping Willow branches. You like cut away on a Weeping Willow branch. It has all of those colors. Really, really, really beautiful. I am really pleased with the variety and the options that they have in this calendar. All of the different colors, the different types, the different properties. This is a really good breath of fresh air. There are inks here that I absolutely wouldn't have gravitated towards and selected for myself, but I'm really glad I have them. Looking at this whole thing, I can't think of a single ink here that I'm right off the bat going, I don't really like that, I'll give it away. I'm really pleased with all of these colors. I hope this was helpful, guys. I hope you got a good taste of all of these. If you are interested in getting the Inkvent calendar, there are still some in stock. I am going to hunt down a couple of places. I will link it in the description box below if I can still find any in stock anywhere. But the good news is all of these will be available in full bottles. They usually release the calendars in October and then in the fall, and then in the spring they start releasing the bottles. But I am really, really happy to have these samples. They are a good size bottle, and I still have the one I use the most from 2022 is Olive Swirl. I have used that many times now, and I still have a huge amount of ink left in that bottle. So they're small bottles, but they do go a long way. So yeah, if you are interested, by all means, you can check out the individual bottles or get the whole calendar. Again, if you decide to get this from Atlas Stationaries, there you can get a 10% discount using my code Nicole for 10% off at checkout. You just put that in the coupon section and it'll give you 10% off. You get a 10% discount. I also make a very small commission off of that, but those little bits all add up for me to be able to do things like this, like swatch new inks or try out new pens, so that I can then tell you more about different brands, different inks, different qualities, different nibs, all of those fun things. So it helps out both of us. It helps you out, it helps me out, it helps the community out. So thank you so much for everyone who uses that coupon code. It is incredibly, incredibly helpful. Drop down in the comments below. Let me know your favorite ink of all of these. Did you already get your own Inkvent calendar? What did you enjoy the most, and which ink have you used the most so far? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. There are just amazing, amazing inks in here. Super excited to use all of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and don't forget to check me out on my other social media. I'm on Instagram and TikTok at Book and Broom. Those are my stationery addictions personified, where I explore more of that stuff in short form content. Also, you can check me out at NicoleSharp_author, and that is my book talk account where I talk about the books I'm reading, the books I've gotten, as well as my joys and frustrations in writing. So if you want to see more of me, you can check out my content on any of those platforms. If you want to talk to me in real time, you can check out the Discord server. All of this is linked in the description box below. The Discord server is a great place for all things ink and paper, where we hang out, geek out, we talk about fountain pens and inks, we talk about books, and we do all kinds of fun ink swaps and pen pals, all kinds of cool stuff. So check out the Discord server as well. Have a absolutely great day, guys. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you guys so much for coming out and sticking through to the end. Love you guys so much. You're amazing, kind, generous, and supportive people that just make this all so worthwhile. Have a great day. Be safe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.